Hey guys, Sports Genie back at you with some more NBA and MLB hot takes. Now, I have two questions today from Dan in Chicago. One of them is who I think will be the two teams to make the NBA Finals, and the other one is who I want to make the NBA Finals. Now, first we're going to start off with who I think will make the NBA Finals. Now, who I want. Now, for my first team, I picked the Los Angeles Lakers. Number one seed in the West, crazy good, and now just listen to their lineup. Avery Bradley at point guard could do better. But when you got a team like the Lakers, don't need a better point guard than that. Still, LeBron can play point guard sometimes anyways. Danny Green, shooting guard, three-point specialist, a veteran, can lead it, although LeBron James kind of the veteran leading it, but also Danny Green. LeBron James, he's arguably the best player in NBA history. So, you tell me that's not a good small forward, that's just messed up. Now, power forward, Anthony Davis, top 5 player in the NBA. Crazy good. He's just so good at power forward. JaVale McGee, solid center. Gets the job done, gets a lot of blocks. He's a traditional center. Now, for their backups, LeBron James again at point guard. As I said, can play point guard. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, shooting guard. Could do better with Kentavious, but solid, I guess, for the bench. Kyle Kuzma, he's a good bench player. He's got good young talent, not having the best season, but still, we know his potential. Markieff Morris, I like that pickup with Markieff Morris. He's just a solid bench player. Dwight Howard as a backup center, future Hall of Famer in my opinion. He's really solid as a backup center. I just like it a lot. For my second team, the Milwaukee Bucks. Just listen to this. They have the best record in the NBA, which means they're the number one seed in the East, obviously. This is just a crazy good lineup. Eric Bledsoe at point guard. He's a good point guard. Wesley Matthews at shooting guard. Could do better, but when you got a team like the Bucks, who needs a better shooting guard than that? Chris Middleton at small forward. Really good at three-pointers. And as you know, they have a really good three-pointing shooting team. You got Chris Middleton, Brook Lopez, George Hill, and Kyle Korver all on the same team. Man, shut up. This is crazy. And also, the best player in the NBA, Giannis Antetokounmpo, gonna win the MVP in my opinion. Crazy good. Center, Brook Lopez, as I told you, really good at threes, trains them all day long. Now, for their backups, have a really good backup point guard as George Hill. Got that veteran leadership. Not the same player he once was, but still, he has a bunch of clutch threes for them. And the backup shooting guard, Dante DiVincenzo, got some good young talent. I like it in my opinion. He's just really good for a backup shooting guard. I think he should start over Wesley Matthews, but still, maybe they need him to kind of lead the bench players. I don't know. I'm not the Bucks, but yeah. Small forward, Pat Connaughton. Could do better, but again, this is the bench, so yeah. Marvin Williams, solid power forward. Got that veteran leadership on this young team. I like it. Marvin Williams, still a solid player. Robin Lopez, at center. Fun fact, the Bucks have 2 sets of brothers on their team. Thanasis Antetokounmpo and Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Brook Lopez and Robin Lopez. Cool, right? Now, for my second question, it is who I want to make the NBA Finals. For my first team, I want the Los Angeles Clippers. The Los Angeles Clippers have a really good team. Just listen. Patrick Beverley starting at point guard, really good. Paul George at shooting guard, he's like a top 20 player in the NBA, top 15, maybe even top 10 if you'd like to say it. Crazy good too. Kawhi Leonard, Finals MVP last year with the Raptors, and he just so good. Kawhi Leonard. He also won a championship with the Spurs. He had some legends though, like Tim Duncan and stuff. But still, he's a really good player. Marcus Morris Sr., not as good as he was with the Knicks, but he's still a good player. It's just because the Knicks are horrible, and he got a lot more times and a lot more opportunities to do stuff. And last but not least, Ivica Zubac. You want to know what's exciting about Ivica Zubac? Nothing. But I mean, he's solid, I guess. Now, for the big part of the Clippers, they have the best bench in the NBA. They literally have the best bench in the NBA. Just listen to this. Reggie Jackson at point guard. He's a solid point guard. Lou Williams at shooting guard. He's won 6th Man of the Year multiple times. He's so good for a backup shooting guard. Landry Shamet, a good young player. He has a lot of potential. He's good there at small forward. JaMychal Green, I mean, solid, I guess, as a backup. Yeah, he's solid. And Montrezl Harrell. Montrezl Harrell is so good as a backup. I put Montrezl Harrell starting instead of Ivica Zubac. Although, one of the reasons the Clippers are known is because they're backups. Maybe they just want to have more money and more fanfare because they do have the Lakers in their town. But he's just so good. And if you're a 2K fan, well, just use him. He's so good. Now, for my second team, I have the Miami Heat. The Miami Heat are such a good team. They have such a young team, such a talented team. Just listen to this. Kendrick Nunn. Kendrick Nunn is a solid point guard. Wasn't even drafted, and turns out he's a contender for Rookie of the Year. Crazy. Now, Duncan Robinson. Duncan Robinson is so good at three-pointers. Dude, I can't even believe how good he is. I literally thought he was going to win the three-point contest. I guess not, though. Then, Jimmy Butler at small forward. Jimmy Butler, a top 20 player in the NBA. He's so good. You know, he's just so good. And then, Derrick Jones Jr. Shout out to him for winning the dunk contest. That's really the only thing he's really known for, though. Like, not that special. And Bam Adebayo. What a surprise he is showing us. An all-star. This is crazy. Bam Adebayo. This kid is 23 years old and showing us things we haven't seen in a while. Bam Adebayo is such a good all-around player. I just love him. And for their backups, it's still really good. Goran Dragic. A lot of people don't know this, but Dragic was a one-time All-Star, so that makes him a good backup. And he's still got that veteran leadership. Tyler Hero, really surprising rookie. I think he might win Rookie of the Year, although he was really injured, and he is really injured. Andre Iguodala might be a future Hall of Famer. Good player. Jay Crowder. I like that pickup near the trade deadline. It's just a good pickup, and he's been so good with the Heat. Kelly Olynyk, good backup center. I mean, not the best season he's having, but again, he's getting less minutes. This is just the Heat lineup. It's good. And just compare these players. Like, Nunn compared to Beverly. Fair. Robinson compared to George. George kind of overtakes Robinson, but Robinson's still a good player. Butler versus Kawhi, I like it. Good. Jones Jr. versus Marcus Morris Sr., good. Ivica Zubac versus Bam Adebayo. Bam Adebayo is better. And everybody knows that the Clippers have the best bench in the league. So it's obviously Clippers over them in the bench. And then as you see, the Lakers versus the Bucks. Lakers have Avery Bradley versus Eric Bledsoe. Eric Bledsoe is better. Danny Green versus Wesley Matthews. Danny Green's better with his three-point specialist and veteran leadership. LeBron James versus Chris Middleton. Chris Middleton's a really good player, but LeBron James is better. But, I mean, still a good matchup. They're both really good players. But here's the really good matchup. Anthony Davis versus Giannis Antetokounmpo. What a good one. Both top 5 players. It's just crazy good. JaVale McGee versus Brook Lopez. Brook Lopez is a little bit better, but still, no one's, like, it's not an unfair matchup. Then the bench. LeBron James versus George Hill. LeBron James is better. I mean, George Hill's really good at threes, though. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope versus Dante DiVincenzo. I think DiVincenzo's better. Pat Connaughton versus Kyle Kuzma. Kyle Kuzma's better. Marvin Williams versus Markieff Morris. About the same. Robin Lopez versus Dwight Howard. I'd say Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard's a future Hall of Famer. Not the same, but still better than Robin Lopez. And that's it for the video. See you guys next time.